So in Andy Reid's system as a rookie wide receiver, it is very, very hard to have a great year. But Rashee Rice is looking like he's gonna break that Andy Reid, you know, struggles, early wide receiver career struggles. And it's looking like he's gonna do that this season. I mean, Rashee Rice has been absolutely great for the Kansas City Chiefs. And I know there's a lot of battle between Moore, Ross, and Rashee Rice being them young dudes to step up. But Sky Moore has been solid. Justin Ross hasn't really seen the field much. And Rashee Rice has been seeing the field. And when he's called up, he's making plays. That's exactly what's happening. Rashee Rice is making plays every time he's brought up to the field. And he's making great catches week by week. Showing great yard after catch ability with solid route running. And it's going to be a lot of things we're going to have to cover on Rashee Rice. So like I said, man, we know that Andy Reid's offense is known to be unforgiving for rookie wide receivers, but Rashee Rice is breaking the mold, it seems like. Like Reid offense has always been known for its like complexities, but it's really difficult for rookie wide receivers to, pick up on their offense. On the Kansas City Chiefs offense. We saw how hard it was a season ago with Sky Moore. And the only players that's really ever broke this was Deshaun Jackson and Tyreek Hill. And it's because Reid challenges rookies to know each of the three receiver positions, and that's X, Z, and Zebra, inside and out, right? But Rice has already been doing his best to flip the script on this rookie wide receiver trend. Reid has taken notice, and in his press conference on Wednesday, he challenged Rice to, in fact, keep going. Here's what Reid had to say. I mean, he's growing in front of us here. He's one of the young guys that look like he's getting more on the same page with Patrick Mahomes. Pat spends a lot of time with him. He got the right attitude. He wants to be good, and so it's consistency. He had a nice game. He's coming off a nice game. Now present it again and take another step this week. That's the attitude he needs to have, and he seems to have that. So Andy Reid has a lot of faith with Rashee Rice, and so do I have a lot of faith with Rashee Rice, because Rice is the team leader in wide receiver targets with 14, receptions 10, and he has 1 touchdown. And this is while playing under 34% of the team's total offensive snaps, And he was inches away from having 2 more touchdowns in week 3 against the Bears. And he's among the leaders in the NFL in targets per route run. So Rashee Rice, man, he's going to get more work moving forward. And if he just continues to take full advantage of them opportunities and continue to show positive strides, then Rashee could definitely break this curse. And I think he's going to get more work moving forward. He's definitely going to break the Andy Reid curse, in my opinion. And his development, man, it's really an early present for KC, because you would think that he would need a lot of time to find his rhythm, but he's been very surprising for the Kansas City Chiefs, very, very surprising. And this year was supposed to be all about learning the playbook, developing timing and growing into an eventual role like how Sky Moore had to last year. But 3 games into the 2023 season, man, Rice is really coming into his own, and he's showing an earlier than expected rhythm and a rapport with Mahomes that's, just turning him into sort of that physical pass catcher missing since Juju Smith-Schuster, man. And it's not like his stat sheets is crazy like he was last year's Olave or Garrett Wilson. But for the Chiefs offense, he's doing very, very well. And like I said, it's very hard to, do this in Andy Reid's system. And it's really crazy how Rashee Rice was very close to having 2 more touchdowns on Sunday. He could have had 2 more touchdowns. He was very, very close, man. And let's also talk about a nice signing by the Kansas City Chiefs, Chase Cota. He signed with the Chiefs, man. He was very good in preseason versus the Detroit Lions. I don't know if he's going to play, but it's a very solid signing. But yeah, man, Rashee Rice, he has been very good as of late. And I'm rooting for Rashee Rice's success, man. Physical pass catcher. Yard after catch ability is crazy. I think he has, already 108 yards on the season. I know that's not the most, but he's on pace for 600 and something yards. And obviously, we haven't seen the true potential yet of Rashee Rice. And we're just going to be seeing more and more and more of him. And what I could say, he's better than the first round pick in Quentin Johnson. He's definitely better than him. Patrick Mahomes, he's been using the wide receivers very well. Pat has a lot of trust in Rashee Rice. So I believe Rashee is going to keep taking off as the weeks go by. And I do think that Justin Ross is definitely going to get involved more. We're going to see his first catch very soon. Yeah, we're definitely going to see him get some catches very soon. We're going to see him play very well very, very soon. It's going to have to take some time for him. You got to remember, he's coming off, not really playing for years. So he's going to get in. He's going to get into that groove. Trust me. He's definitely going to get into that groove. But Rashee Rice has a similar route tree as Tyreek Hill when he was on the Chiefs. And I'm not trying to say he's Tyreek Hill, but they do have a similar route tree. And he's very great. He's very, very great. But we're just going to have to see more and more. If you look at Rashee Rice snap count by week 1, 20 snaps. Week 2, 12 snaps. That's not really good at all. But then week 3, he went up to a whopping 39 snaps. So he's getting involved. And his stock is really, really going up, man. It's really, really going up. So I do think dudes like Rashee and Ross and Sky Moore is going to be pivotal for when we, start getting into them big games. And the Dolphins, week 9, that's our first big game in my opinion. Then we got the Eagles, week 11 after our week 10 bye week. And then, you just got the Bengals, Bills, them type of games. It's going to be pivotal that everybody is clicking on all types of levels on the field. So we're going to need dudes like Rashee Rice, Ross, and Sky Moore on the field cooking. I know a lot of people was demotivated about Justin Ross, but trust me, if the Chiefs didn't want to get him involved, he would not be on the field. And if Andy Reid is putting him on the field and giving him snaps, then trust that. That means Justin Ross will have a place in this offense eventually. You just got to give him time. Now, Rashee Rice, he's been doing very well, very early. And he's impressing a lot of people because, it's not really normal that a rookie does this well in Andy Reid's system this early. Obviously, I'm going to keep repeating that because it's the honest truth. It's not normal. It's very rare. And we're seeing something special with the Kansas City Chiefs and Rashee Rice as of right now. And I have a lot of faith that Rashee Rice could be the wide receiver 1 for this team one day. He could help them out easily with this, I guess, quote-unquote struggles that we're having right now. But I do believe he could be the wide receiver 1 on this team one day. But you don't know, man. It could be him, Ross, or Moore, Tony. We still don't know. It's a lot of talent still left in this wide receiver core. But right now, Rashee Rice has been stepping up, and he's doing what he has to do. And I love him in the slot. And I think that I have to see him more against the Jets, man. That would be very nice to watch. Chiefs priority. And I'm out, man. Peace. Love y'all. Thanks for the support.